Welcome everyone to the Goron Mine, our second dungeon of the game. It's basically by Zelda tradition that if it's a forest temple first, it must be a fire temple next. And this place can be a little cumbersome, to say the least. Though it will basically put to use of your iron boots to the test. Which, to be fair, is probably the best thing that the iron boots have had in a long, long time. Because for the most part, iron boots are just there to weigh you down and to making sure you can go through water with no problem. But here, iron boots are used to more than just doing those two. Well, you do those exactly things like I've told you. But the fact is that the iron boots are actually going to be used for its actual proper material type too, which is nice. So we have to put our weight down here and move our boots down, so we can actually take ourselves in. We do have a time limit we have to watch out for. If not, the fire will come active and will basically burn you to a crisp. We also have... Oh, ow. You. See, that's how you can do with the shield. I think you can shield bash this projectile, I think. Yeah. See, very rarely do you see enemies like that. They'll allow you to use the actual shield bash for its intended purpose, secondary purpose. Let's see. I don't think there's anything up here. There's a few pots up here with nothing well much in them. What we want to do is jump across here first. We get ourselves introduction to these magma slimes. They basically hang on top of the roof of the cavern and will drop down on you at any given time. So watch out for that. And usually they drop you down. They actually drop down on you when you're like on small platforms, so it makes it very cumbersome to actually try to avoid these guys. So if you can't see them from afar if they're hanging on the roof. So they are telegraphed to a certain degree. There we go. And they also do like a little explosion when dropping. So before we hit that button down, I want to knock this guy out of the way. Come over here. He's gonna drop. I know he's right there. There he is. Take you out. There we go. The slime, the little magma slimes or snails, whatever you want to call them, are going to be easily taken down with one hit. No worries. So we jump up here, take care of Mr. Button here. Turns off that vent. The time limit for this this button here is kind of strict. It usually goes a little bit fast, so you have to be quick on your feet. We jump on here and put our iron boots on, and use it for our intended weighted purpose. I kind of funny how it's still a joke where the iron boots are only heavy once you wear them. After that, they're basically filled with air. They're filled with air and they don't actually gain any weight on you. Because to realistically be fair, you took the iron boots off, they're still going to be heavy and still, hurt you or hinder your walking speed to a certain degree, folks. Alright, so what we got here? We have now this magnified rock. This is a mining operation, after all, and they have to find the ways to move, iron, gold, and other materials found in Death Mountain. Which, to be fair, that at least Breath of the Wild kind of mentioned this a little bit with some sort of mine carts around Death Mountain to mine for ores and whatnot. So it was kind of nice to see that, Death Mountain is a mining operation here. It's kind of nice, that it's not just a one-off thing. That this place is actually being mined out for all its materials. I'm not sure there actually is, do companies actually go into, dormant volcanoes in real life to do mining operations? Because that'd be kind of a hazardous job, to be honest with you. So let's get up here. We don't have to jump across these rotating platforms of goodness. Because platforming in a Zelda game? What is this? No, it's auto-jumping. I do wish, though, the jumping in Breath of the Wild was in this game, because there are times where you could easily break the level in half if you could jump. At least jump on your own. And I think the aesthetic of this place is actually pretty cool, despite the heat that's produced. Ah, here we go. Another Zelda enemy. This is a Dodongo. Yeah, we actually finally fight these things. They're kind of hard to hit, though. Their weak point is their belly, but you can't really hit their belly yet. We do get an ability later on that will allow us to hit them on the belly, but until then, we have to outmaneuver them and actually hit them on their tail to kill them. But kind of a letdown, to be honest, where the Dodongos are just, smaller than size. If you remember from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, these guys were huge. I guess after 100 years, they just evolved to having smaller forms. You never know, folks. These could also be, baby Dodongos. And not the real full-life ones, It's a possibility, but I think these, let's see. Minute, what are you telling us about this thing? It's mine if I can. I mean, tell the Goron's coming out of this place like no big deal. You're just a measly human. You fall into lava, that's the interview, so be careful. I thought Minda actually would tell you exactly who this guy was, but I guess not. I guess Minda's just too cool for actually telling you what enemies are. But these guys are Dodongos. But luckily, though, we don't have bombs in this. Yeah, it's kind of weird. We don't use bombs to kill them. They die by the tail, which, to be fair, that's how you could kill them, too, in Ocarina of Time, too, so we gotta pull this rock slap back, and somehow it can move forward without being let go. There we go. That. Now we gotta make a bucket. Oh, no, come on. Go down, you lava things. Ooh, I'm surprising I avoided that. I don't know how I did, but I'm gonna take that as a win. Oof, that was close. I almost got skewed. That was bad. And now we actually get water in this place. Cold water at that. And something to do with that glowing rock now. Nice. So yeah, in this place, you have a separate air meter on top of your health. So unlike in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, if you were going underwater with the, at least in Ocarina of Time, if you went underwater without the blue tunic, you would have this time limit of how much air you have depending on your health. That's not so here. You have a set air bar no matter what you do. And now we have a Goron. This is one of the elders.
Oh, I thought I felt a presence, but was surprised of any young human. What has come to me of you? And if Goron is safe with you, then your heart must be true. I am one of the 4 golden elders. Goron Amato is my name. You are heroic, young human. Please, you must lend this tribe your power.
You got a key shard. You need all 3 shards to return the big key to its original shape. This is only a one-off thing. After this, the big key returns to the same form as the ones we found in the Forest Temple, which is kind of a shame, really.
This is one of the key shards that, when merged together, form the key to the room where Darbus is being held. He is our patriarch. The key is split into 3 pieces. Each of his elders keeps a piece. You must hurry to the other elders.
And they're like, and he's like, has like smoke vents coming out of his back. I guess that's a way to release heat and whatnot in a Goron's body, to be fair. Well, you got the dungeon map. You can press up on the view of the map. Green rooms are the ones you visited. The other one shows you the current location. You know what this does. Yep, we have our map. Map and supposed compass at this point. Yeah, there's money right there. Yeah, there's also there's a lot of money in this place. But if you come into these rooms here, you really can't pull out your sword. So you have to break these pots if you want to get the jewels hidden inside, folks. Alright, so what we got here? Oh, yeah. You remember that little Okaru and whatnot? Yeah, he's here too. She's here too. She appears in every dungeon. Phew! Free at last! Gracious, you're that nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. Oh, that we found each other again. Let's stick together for a bit, I'll be right with you. If you want to warm out, just let me know. You've reunited with Okaru. This kind of character will let you run out of the dungeon and return to you wherever you were. Set to her and call her the buttons. Like we need it. Like I said, I mentioned before, the fast traveling out of dungeons seems to kind of be an awkward situation. Where it's just like, we just don't need to warp out. If you're in here for the long haul, then yeah, that's great to have. Oh yeah, we can't hurt these guys with our seeds. Which means we probably we need a better ranged weapon to take these guys down from afar. And get used to that clanking, ladies and gentlemen. Get used to that clanking. This entire dungeon has this all over, especially one room specifically. Means we have to walk the entire way upside down, and I think it's actually this room right here, actually. Yep, this is the room. Alright, get ready for some clanking, folks. And also with the clanking, we can't walk very far, or fast. And yet somehow the sword we're carrying is not magnetic to this ground. Again, this is a cool mechanic. I like the idea of walking on upside down like this. But I think, folks, and I'm pretty sure everyone can be agreeable here, this is tedious. Very tedious. You come over here for a heart piece. And that's about it. Now, there is one chest in this dungeon you can't get yet. It's because you don't have an ability to do so. But all it has is a Miiverse post, or Miiverse sticker. Come on, and the controls are going to be a little wonky here. There we go. Yeah, we have to do a lot of walking. And, you know, to be fair, I'm glad, you know, that Link's hat doesn't, you know, flop up, but I wish it should. Like, if this game was put into the Breath of the Wild engine, Link's hat would be upside down, to be fair. And I know there was a comic. I know people have made multiple different jokes about how, you know, technically Link's shield, sword, the boots, probably his iron armor that he's wearing underneath his tunic would basically pull him down. But, you know, it's a video game. I can destroy my sense of belief on this one. Alright, so let's go this way. Up, all around. There's nothing else in the other path, so it's just a brisk, loud, clanking walk that is annoying, slow, and can't really go very far. And if you do get hit by any of the little slimy flame slimes here, you'll get knocked down and you'll have to do that entire trip all the way back around just to get back up here again. So don't get hit. So let's jump. Again, very tedious. If we had the ability, you know, to climb walls, that's not. That technology is not around yet. Not until 2017 where we can actually climb on walls. Alright, we're free to go. Flip down like this, and we're good to go. And that's the only time in the game where you actually have to do that. Everywhere else is just a small, like a platform to make you fly around on. Which is great, because if it was more sections like that, I think it would get kind of tedious. We also have fire keys making their appearance here, as well as the Goblin Army. The Goblin Army here. Get these guys out of here. Booyah! Booyah! Take care of you. Oh yeah. These are like the first guys you can actually start killing with the finishing blow. Like, we saw the Bogoblins earlier, but those things, like, died almost immediately after. After you knocked them down once. So hitting that switch activates a magnet. Which will allow us now to get across the gaps now. Which, again, this is a cool concept, and I do wish they could have expanded it even further. With more mechanical chasms. Jump around like this. And then we have to activate another one. We have to help these fellows here to kill them off. Ow. Thank you. And also the fact that sometimes they have invincibility themselves when getting up. Kind of odd. I'll take that heart, though. Thank you. Let me jump on this bad boy. Make this fly. Whoa! Ugh. Here we go. Aha! You thought you could get me, huh? Not on my watch. I'll finish you off. There you go. They don't need to be living. Yeah, they'll get respawned. They'll respawn later. Alright, let's see about this. This is actually not this dungeon is not bad, you know, it's kind of a mixture of the water and fire temples. What you have to do, you know, there's like these water sections here with Tektites, our new enemy type. And these guys are like, I'd say, the creepiest they've ever been to look like. They're meant to be looking like spiders, and those really do look like spiders. The thing is, like, again, this game was all about the overcorrection of the cartoonish nature of Wind Waker. So, and what was popular back then? Well, it was Lord of the Rings, and it clearly shows the Lord of the Rings aesthetic in this game. From the details of the tunics to the enemies you deal with, especially the horseback combat. Yeah, there's a lot of things that took from the Lord of the Rings from into this game. And it's really, really obvious. So let's jump up here. We get up here and... Oh, no. And sling it down. Activates that. I like to know what the circuitry is in this, because it's not Sheikah technology. This is Goron technology, to be honestly. And this is like the only time where Goron's actually... Well, they do say that, you know, because the humans, at least the Ronaldo said, like, you know, they don't allow it to permit into their minds. So this is all Goron tech, which is kind of cool, because in every other Zelda game that Gorons have been touted as a simple people. You know, they really don't have much of anything in life. You know, they're just simple dwellers that eat rocks. But showing us in here that, yeah, you know, they actually have some sort of a technological prowess towards them, which is cool. I just wish they did more of it, you know? Like, they made Gorons, you know, like shopkeepers in Breath of the Wild and good miners in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, Breath of the Wild really showed off they were basically miners by trade, so... Again, another idea from this game stuck. Oh, I should have hit that switch. Can I actually hit it with this? I don't think I can, though. Oh, but I should have hit it. Ah! I need to hit that switch with the sword. I didn't think about that until now. Man, it really goes to show you that the slingshot gets nerfed. Like, the slingshot gets almost completely forgotten in this game. Yes, you gain it, and it's useful in the Forest Temple to a certain degree. But after we get the item in this dungeon specifically, you will not be using the slingshot ever again. Which is really sad. And this also happens in Skyward Sword 2. To a certain point. Where there is a slingshot, yes, you get it, and you can upgrade the ammo pack for it. But once you get the item in this dungeon, you'll never use the slingshot again. So, it's just kind of sad they have to keep putting both items in. Oh. Go, 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 go. That is a short time window. Oh, here's our new enemy type. These are Armos. Yeah, these are the Armos statues of this game. And we can't harm them right now at the moment, so we're going to have to leave them be. Their weak point is their eye. And, well, we don't have anything that's sharp and pointy on a stick that we can use to basically hunt them down yet. It almost says that we're probably going to be getting an item that has those items specifically tied to it. There we go. I think this is a piece of heart. Yes, it is. Cool. Nice. Just fling this way. There we go. Now we have to get ourselves all the way back up here again. Again, I said before, you have to get used to this. This is the central gimmick of the dungeon, is wall walking. It's loud, it's clunky, and it takes forever. Let's cut this thing down. I think we have a key. Yes, we did grab it. We did just grab a key. Yes. There we go. Almost forgot I actually grabbed the key in the last room. There we go. And now we get to the main room of the dungeon here. Yeah, this is where, after this point here, that's where the final boss is, beyond using where that magnet is. Can't get to it just yet. And those guys are there are trying to attack us with their fire arrows. Like they could. I think we have to go left here first, because there is a chest over here. Let's get this bad boy out. Get ourselves another small key. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's go this way up here. We have to get... yeah, these guys, don't worry about the Goblin Army. They can't really hit you. Like, before we were getting up on Death Mountain, they couldn't hit me for jack. Even if even one of them actually, their foots... or one of the arrows hit my foot, but it didn't trigger, though. Alright, let's, see about this here. Swing across this way. Put the iron boots on, and swing around. Woo! Get this one here. Ooh. Again, kind of a cool concept, to be honest, folks. There we go, and this is where our next elder is going to be. Yep, our second piece of the boss key is afoot. And he's an interesting character. Oh, young human, I am pleased to see you to make this far, brother. I am one of the 4 elders of the Goron tribe. I am Goro Esbo. You have heard about our plight of the patriarch, otherwise you would not have come to see me. Here, take this, brother. You got a key shard. You need all 3 shards to return the big key to its original shape. Now, there is one more shard, but seeing as you reminded me of the dangers that lie ahead the path of it, there is something that may help you. A weapon said to have been left in the mine by a hero of old. It is beyond price, so we have protected it through generations. Now, when our tribe bounces on the brink of ruin, it could aid in our salvation. The hero's weapon is stored safely up ahead. Talk to the guard and take it with you, with the blessing of the Gorons. Sweet. A free item without a fight? Oh, man, I'll tell you, that's a change. We'd have to tell the guards that, hey, I'm here, I'm on the best of the Goron elders, give me the item required. Oop, I'm stuck behind a wall. Also, you can hear the Goron City theme in the background. Oh, it's like, I remember I got this promotional item for pre-ordering the, I think it was the HD version, I want to say, of the game. We were able to get, like, this sword and shield combo. And it was a small sword and shield combo you could have gotten. And then it also came with, like, a disc with, like, 6 music tracks in it. And one of them was, like, a orchestrated version of the Goron theme, or Death Mountain theme, and it was just so good. It was great. And I still have the music disc somewhere. I just have to find it again. It's lost in my other items and whatnot inside my house. Somewhere. More money? Yeah, we need to recuperate from our buying of that shield. Let's go talk with that Goron person, shall we?